Alright, today it's your boy Silver Rancher back for another Rancher reaction. I got a fun one here with DizzyEight here. I mean, you guys know how I feel about DizzyEight. I love everything with his music. One thing I got caught off guard was I did not know Dizzy dropped 2 songs in the span of like 24 hours. He dropped a song called Dreams, and then the song I'm reacting to today, which is Cross. So, yeah. If you want me to react to the other DizzyEight song, let me know down below, and I will most definitely get around to it ASAP. But yeah, I love Dizzy's voice, his style, and he's always just one of these guys who I feel like puts so much love, like so much passion into what he does. And I guess it always sticks with me because Dizzy's been one of these guys I've listened to for the longest time, of probably anyone in this community. So, yeah. I'm ready to just jump right into this. This is Cross by DizzyEight. If you enjoy the reactions, please leave support by liking, commenting, subscribing, the whole 9 yards, because all the love and support that y'all leave mean the world to me. I got a new episode coming out probably by the end of this week of Nerds on the Mic with an artist within the nerdcore space, so keep an eye and ear out for that. But before we do, quick word from a partner on my channel. And now a quick word to shout out a partner on my channel, being Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is meant to give you focuses, no crashes, jitters, nothing, unlike a lot of other energy drinks. They also don't use artificial dyes, which to me I would find super important, since quite frankly I'm not a huge fan of a lot of energy drinks. I think they're super full of chemicals and just they don't feel supernatural, but Dubby does. They contain vitamins, amino acids, and a solid amount of caffeine to help you focus when you're gaming, working, or taking care of chores or other things that we might not really want to deal with. It helps gives you a lot of energy to get through your day. The process is super simple. All you have to do is pour in some water, tear open a packet, or pour a spoonful from a tub, give the bottle a shake, and boom, you got yourself a simple and delicious energy drink. They are beyond tasty. I got right here a mixture of watermelon, guava, and lime. Like, that is just phenomenal. That is just phenomenal. I never knew I wanted that mixture of those 3 together, but yes. And along with having a solid price, I just love this company in Dubby. They're super trustworthy, and I love them to death. And if you need any more convincing, if you go down to my description and click the link, or use this code here, Silver_Ranch with a capital S and a capital R at checkout, you get 10% off your original purchase, courtesy of Dubby. Thank you so much for being a partner of my channel, Dubby Energy. And now back to the video. Alright, and with that out of the way, this is Cross by DizzyEight. Let's get into the music. Oh, this is a long song as well. Wait, shit, okay.
I wear a cross on my heart for all the people that I love. Yeah. I had to get it from the mud for all my people still here and the ones who stood above. I do away with the man I was before I had to die. To keep my soul alive, I put it on the line. For you, I do it all again. I do it all again. Look, it ain't no thing to change my ways if it paves the way for you. There ain't no pain that I can't take if it takes the weight from you. I do it all again, yeah, cause that's what's meant for me. What I've been through is just proof of what people meant to me. Even when it's dark, I know my God in here to see. Bible in my hand when I go slap away my enemies, alright.
What I've also loved with Dizzy, and again, this is more of a personal thing with me. No matter how big Dizzy's gotten, one thing he's always kept is like his deep faith. Like, sometimes for me, like, I don't know how to describe this, then a lot of people who get bigger change their personality, change the way they act, and I always feel like that just, you ruin and lose the main core of your fan base. So who loves what you do. And one thing I've always loved about Dizzy is the main element that is always he's always kept with whether if it's rap music or anything else that he's done, he's always kept this with his faith, with religion, with God present, and the lack of swearing. Those two things have remained constant with him for as long as he has been making music on YouTube and or music sites. As long as he's been doing it. And I always give him so much props for that, because I know how hard it is to make music without swearing. And sometimes there's this line between using too many swear words or not using them at all. That's a different topic for another day, but like lines with faith, I always feel like are very underrated, at least to me personally, because of the fact that I am religious and I keep God around my life for all these reasons, and I like Dizzy can appreciate this a lot.
Dog, I know my God in here in the sea. Bible in my hand when I go slap away my enemy.
Bible in hand when I slap away the enemies, because like he keeps the bad elements away from him.
He's alright. It's been a cold play, they couldn't rock with the boy. I saw the blitz, they crossed the line to get a knock in my jaw. It's been a cold play, they
Coldplay.
couldn't rock with the boy.
Coldplay couldn't rock with it. Okay.
I saw the blitz, they crossed the line to get a knock in my jaw. But I'm covered, see the slot, then the dock get deployed. On him, this be a sign from my heart is on him. Play it anytime my thoughts get dim. Put it in a verse so I can share it with my kin. Put it in my life so I can share it with my kids.
Oh, I like that bit right there.
The verse so I can share it with my kin. Put it in my life so I can share it with my kids.
Put it in a verse so I can share it with my kid. And again, that's something else. Like I was thinking about it. There's an artist I listen to on the side. If you guys ever want me to listen to him, I'm more than happy to. His name's Connor Price, and I got it from a friend of mine who plays baseball. Actually, my friend Mikey. If you ever checked out Postman Podcast, three of my closest friends have all been a part of my YouTube journey. Mikey is one of them. He, along with TikTok, ironically, got me on the Connor Price. And one thing I loved about Connor Price was, he makes music that he can then share to his family and his friends. One thing that's always stuck out to me is that my brain. One thing that's always stuck out to me with Connor, like he's always talked about like, oh, I want to be able to share this with, because he has a son who's like, I think he's like 1 or 2 years old. He wants his son to be able to hear this music when he gets older, and I know it's probably the same for Dizzy in a sense, because he wants to be able to give this music and like a good life to his family and his friends, and most importantly, the future generation being his kid, if he has one already, or if he's going to have one eventually. Yeah.
Show him how to walk in, show him how to live. Show him how to love and show him how to give. Show him how it's faith over fear, and how it give you sight to see clear. I wear a cross on my heart for all the people that I love. Yeah. I had to get it from the mud for all my people still here, and the ones who sit above. I do away with the man I was before I had to die. To keep my soul alive, I put it on the line. For you, I do it all again. I do it all again.
Yeah.
Look, it ain't no thing to change my ways if it paves the way for you. There ain't no pain that I can't take if it takes the weight from you. I do it all again. Look, I do it all again for all my people in the trenches. Sacrifice in private, don't need audience or witness. Do that for the love I never cared about what's trending.
Ooh, love that run there.
Sacrifice in private, don't need audience or witness.
Right there, sacrifice don't need audience or witnesses.
Do that for the love I never cared about what's trending.
Do it for the love, never cared about what's trending. All of that right there. That is why I've loved DizzyEight for so long. He stays true to who he is fully. And that's not like a diss at anyone in nerdcore, because you know what? Everybody goes after the trends and stuff that they care about. Not just because it's trending, but because it means something to them. Like one example for me, I always give is like cool trends. It's like, look at Cam Steady. he's been blowing up like crazy because one thing he did was one song that's been blowing up from like a year ago was called Team Yell, and he did this Piers, the guy from Sword and Shield, who's the leader of Team Yell. I can't say his name. I thought it was Piers or it's Piers. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But he cosplays as him. And again, that's a cool trend because he wanted to do it. He found it interesting, and he did it. Whereas like a lot of other people, and it's, I don't even think it's in the nerdcore space. So it's a lot of other industries. Unfortunately, like it's one of the ugly sides of what makes hip hop sometimes. I don't even say hip hop, but like the trap industry and stuff like that. Sometimes so volatile because a lot of it's just trend chasing and, you know, attention seeking, gathering clicks and likes, and it's just not passionate to who they are as artists. Sometimes it's something I've truly seen. And sometimes the ugly side of YouTube and all that stuff, because a lot of what we do at the start is, you know, chase trends or likes or clicks. And sometimes I feel like lost within that is people don't find the niche that they want to fall into. They try to get everyone around them interested in what they do without finding the starting audience of who's actually interested in your content. You know, I grew this stuff for a long time because I don't care if I get like, if I stop at 1,000, if I reach 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, if I only get another 1,000 subs the rest of my life, like I'd rather just do what I like because you guys tune in and enjoy the music. Enjoy the music and what I got to say, even if it sounds like I'm rambling sometimes. Yeah.
My fame be the fuel that's been driving your decisions. They can't be me, dog. I'm different. What kind of message I'm sending when I'm compromised for an image? Know my position that was given in life. Give my all if in my heart I know the mission is righteous. I just step forward, willingly give my service. Even when that come with a pain that was undeserving. This book in my hand remind me of who I'm serving. If I'm saving one life, then I know that my life was worth it in the end. I thank God he turned a loss into a win. And my efforts wasn't.
And again, that goes back to the awesome writing Dizzy does. Right here.
This book in my hand remind me of who I'm serving.
This book in my hand reminds me of who I'm serving, and you probably don't get what that means unless you think back to the first verse when he said, I got Bible in my hand to dispel all my enemies. And that goes to show how creative Dizzy gets as a writer sometimes. With how versatile he makes his writing and how it not just relates to just like an anime sense, but also just a real life sense.
And if I'm saving one life, then I know that my life was worth it in the end. I thank God he turned a loss into a win. And my efforts wasn't gone with the winds. I pray that God they feel my soul through the pen and know my words every 10 anytime. I wear a cross on my heart for all the people that I love. Yeah. I had to get it from the mud for all my people still here and the ones who sit above. I do away with the man I was before I had to die. To keep my soul alive, I put it on the line. For you, I do it all again. I do it all again. Look, it ain't no thing to change my ways if it pays the way for you. There ain't no pain that I can't take if it takes the weight from you. I do it all again.
This is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. That was Crossed by DizzyEight right here. Give my quick final thoughts. I mean, it's beautiful, it's soulful, it's got so much love. It's got so much love, heart, passion wrapped into one just gorgeous song that, I mean, shocked I'm not that Dizzy knows how to do, because he puts so much love and life into what his music is. And not just that, but he, like I said in the middle of the reaction, and what Dizzy said in the song, he makes this music so he could share it to his family, his friends. That's how much he loves what he does, and I feel like that's so cool to me. It's how much he loves and cares about not just his music, but his family, his religion, his life. and just works to be the best version of himself. So, yeah. Run the song up. It's phenomenal. You will love it. Absolutely love it. And if you enjoyed the reaction, please leave support by dropping a like, comment for more, subscribe to become part of the Ranch Nation while turning on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on Ranch Reactions, gaming, commentary, music, my podcast, Nerds on the Mic, vlogs, EP album breakdowns, or anything else that I drop on the channel, because all the love and support that y'all leave mean the world to me. It really does, because y'all have been able to make my life, I feel like, change completely, even if it's just getting a few dollars here and there on the side. It comes from y'all, and I'm so eternally grateful for that. So thank you guys. Love you guys. Take care, and I'm out of here. Peace.